Hey guys, and welcome to part 4 out of 8 in my Madden NFL 16 chemistry style solo challenge videos. This is the fourth and final video on the offensive style challenges before I dive into the 4 defensive style solo challenges. So in this video, like the other ones, I will be showing you again the team I used and kind of a couple of things worth noting. So the speedrun challenges, again, standard stuff. This was a team that I didn't have too much trouble with using, but it was a team I had quite a bit of trouble getting 90 chemistry with because the options to get them were very expensive. So this is one of the tougher ones overall to do, unless you have coins to spare, in which case, you'll be okay. So if you're doing them the order that I'm doing them, at this point, you will have enough coins to pretty much do this, but I'm gonna show you what I mean here in a minute. Again, if you watched my ground and pound video, you will know it is a similar situation to what I had in that video. In this video, I have 85 chemistry with this team that you're seeing right now on the screen. I do not have 90 chemistry with this team. Again, I will show you how I went about getting that 90 chemistry, but since I did it, which was probably a week and a half ago, as I'm making this video, it's the price of the player that I got has gone up. So I'll show you how I did it, but know that it's going to be a pretty expensive endeavor. So let me go ahead and first show you the 3 players that you get from solo challenges. The bronze player, who is not starting, is Tyler Wilson. Now he gives you +8. But just putting him in instead of my starter Teddy Bridgewater only gives me 88, so it doesn't really solve my problem that I have. So Wilson, not horrible stats for a bronze. I mean, 88 throw power, 88 throw accuracy short. So in a speed run team where you're trying to run the ball more, shouldn't be that reliant on the quarterback, but I didn't use him anyway. The silver player is Trey Jackson. He is a left guard from the New England Patriots, +12, and I didn't use him until the final challenge, so can't give much of a review on him. I didn't use Tyler Wilson at all, so I can't give any review on him. But those are the 2 players there, and then the gold player is right here. It's Theo Riddick, the running back from the Lions. I believe I did leave him in. But again, didn't use him too much. He gives +15. So the speedrun running backs, I believe, give +8. Yes, they do. So Joik Bell, who was the starter before I got Riddick, gives +8. So giving a +7 boost there is a pretty big deal. Now Riddick is elusive, but he's not that fast. So that's one thing to look out for. So things worth noting with this team, as you can see here, I have a 70 overall as my starter. He was an 82 or an 84 before I started this. Now, the reason he's in here is because he gives +7 chemistry versus my other gold receivers that only give +5. And you can see, kind of scrolling down the right side here, Kendall Wright, Amari Cooper, and Larry Fitzgerald are my other 3 gold receivers. They all only give +5. So, like the ground and pound chemistry style video that I showed, the receivers have chemistry issues. This again happens here where they have chemistry issues. So like all the other ones, the offensive line only gives +5 to each position. Luckily they do give you a left guard to help with that, a silver left guard. And so because I have this Odell Beckham card, it gives me that extra +2, which pretty much allows me to use Teddy Bridgewater. Now I'm going to show you, because of the receiver issues here at only +5 chemistry, I'm going to show you the guy that I picked up and to use in this squad. So going into the market, I have it loaded up, and if you watch my ground and pound video, you know I got lucky and found the guy I was looking for 100 coins. I don't expect that to happen because I just looked in here a minute ago and he was a lot more expensive than he was when I bought him. And again, you can see nearly 8,000 coins. for this player, Marvin McNutt, a free agent receiver, and he gives plus 12. So that would put you, if you didn't have that Odell Beckham card, basically, and had a gold receiver in there, you'd have 83 chemistry with still having a gold quarterback in there. So putting McNutt in there in place of one of those receivers would give you exactly 90 chemistry. Now, if you had that Tyler Wilson bronze quarterback card, you would have 86, and then he would still put you over 90. But this is the guy that I used. I'm not going to buy him, but that's why I got him. He gives that plus 12 chemistry. And again, you have to look at it from it's not a standpoint where you have to buy him and then keep him forever. You can buy him, play your challenge, and then sell him right back. I mean, that's, because the challenges are short, if you beat it right away, I mean, that's somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes. You can buy him, use him, sell him back, and the market shouldn't change that much. So you should, and you have to account for that 10% you're giving away, but you're also getting 4,000 coins from this challenge, remember, and it's part of the bigger reward, which is getting those 292 players. So that's what you have to think about. So sometimes it's worth investing a little bit in a player and then just turning around and selling them, even if it's for at a minimal loss. Just doing that, getting the challenge out of the way, which is sometimes what you have to do. So that's pretty much it for this video. This is a pretty standard team. I don't have any elites in this team. It's all gold except for the silver left guard that I showed. And Tyler Wilson, if I was using him, he'd be a bronze quarterback. But other than that, all just standard gold players. No Football Outsiders, breast cancer awareness, anything like that to boost chemistry or to take away from chemistry. The only special thing is that Madden season Odell Beckham card, which I did show. And if you have it, use it. If not, it's not a big deal. Just use the Marvin McNutt card or go out and try to find another card. But the Marvin McNutt one is easy enough because your wide receiver chemistries are so low that if you put him in there, you don't have to get anybody else. You just use him, and that's it. And if there's another offensive lineman out there with that chemistry, which I'm sure there probably is, you can go and research that and buy him instead. But oftentimes, you're just going to buy and resell right away. So it almost doesn't matter how much you spend as long as you have the coins to spend, which you should. If you've been doing these style challenges all along, you should have a decent amount of coins, unless you've just been buying a lot of players, in which case you may not. But if not, then go and do some of the other ones you haven't done and come back to this one and then buy the player, do the challenge, sell the player, get those coins back, and you should be fine. So that wraps up this video, and with that also wraps up the offensive style challenges, and I will be moving on to the defensive style challenges, which I have completed, and will just be uploading and showing again to you guys how I went about getting those teams and how I went about completing those challenges. And then you should be expecting those here in the near future. And so hopefully the style challenge is going well for you guys if you haven't done them yet. If you are working on them or haven't started and just waiting for some coins, wish you the best of luck. And hopefully you get those offensive style challenges done. So that's gonna end this video. This has been JDH Snake, and I hope you guys have a great day.